Hi, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I'm just shuffling up right now, getting ready to do your February 2019 reading. For those that are new, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. I do smoke pot. It's not the nature of the channel, so if you see me, breaking up a joint or like smoking a joint, don't be alarmed. It's not the purpose of this. But definitely feel free to smoke with me if you like. But for those that are returning, thank you so much for your support. I did want to make mention that I am going to start doing personal readings because I've been getting a lot of requests and ignoring them. And Pisces, I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm going to start offering the personal readings, and I am going to start charging. And I say that because when I started this channel, I did not charge for personal readings. That's why I stopped doing them altogether, because I opened myself up that way, and I may have gotten like 350, 400 emails within like a month of starting the channel back in June. Like, it was too much. I got through maybe 50 free personal readings, and then like got myself all anxious about going through this list. It was just too much. And so going through everything I was going through at the time. So, because I have other means of making money. So I just didn't, this was like all like a passion project, spiritual endeavor. I never looked at it as a means of income. So, speaking to some other tarot readers, though, who make a living off of this, and other spiritualists, I'm starting to look at it a bit differently, because I do want to do personal readings for people outside of my own social network or my family, So I'm going to start doing personal readings. I am going to charge for them. But what I thought would be cool, because I don't want to be only accessible to people who can afford them. So for every 5th reading that I do, I'm going to do a free 1-hour personal reading. I might even do it live. Well, I won't do it live. Like, I mean, live with the person. But anyways, I'll because I do all the live readings I've done before were live over the phone or via Skype or WhatsApp or something like that. So I don't really record them. But either way, I'm going to do the personal readings. I am going to charge. And I'll have those details in the description. And like I said, every 5th reading, I'm going to do a free one. Now, the way I'm going to pick the free one is for all the people that engage in the comments and write their thoughts and engage me and hail me up and all that, just hashtag need a reading if you need a reading. If you want a free reading, hashtag it, need a reading. And I will randomly select. Like I said, every 5th, if I complete 5 personal readings, I will do a free reading. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Like I said, I don't want to be ignoring you guys, because I have had people reach out to me about them, and, I feel bad about, because I just not be saying nothing. So no, that's going to end. I'll have my email address, queencuptarot@gmail.com, in the description, all that good stuff. So if you need a reading, definitely reach out to me, okay? I'm going to offer half-an-hour readings and 30-minute readings. All right. That's just some housekeeping, because that's all new stuff. Usually I get right into your readings off of the hop, but I definitely wanted to let you guys know that. But Spirit, thank you for connecting me with these people, for enlightening me and allowing me the ability to provide these readings in the most wholesome way I know how. And, supporting people, whether, trial, tribulation, growth, development, changes, new beginnings. I'm for it, and I thank you, So, all right, Pisces, I think we're really good to go. I've been smudging and all that good stuff. Somebody timestamp the reading starts at 5 minutes too. Just because my readings are long enough as it is. I don't need you guys, sorry, I feel like I need to cut this one more time. I don't need you guys waiting anymore. wasting any more of your time. Okay. Spirit, I'm ready. Pisces, February. So it's really just from now and then going into your energies going into March. Your overall energy, wow. Angel of Dreams, the moon. For a lot of you, I believe there's a lot of powerful energy surrounding February 19th. I think that's the full moon. I'm not sure 100%, but this is the Angel of Dreams. You know, some of you might be more aware of your dreams, having more lucid dreams. Some of you might be actively pursuing how to make your dreams come true. Some of you might be changing your dreams and your life paths to a more true version of where you're supposed to go. A lot of you are going to be realizing that there's a side to pick when it comes to ascending up and staying down. You know, so there's a lot of things that are going to come to light when this moon comes up, right? And there's going to be a lot of noise when this newness, this enlightenment comes, okay? So let's see what's going on. Wow. For Pisces, February. Wow. Okay, beautiful reading, guys. I'm going to show you guys the spread. Okay. Excuse me. So starting off your reading, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Then you have the Page of Wands, the Sun, and the Star. Then you have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the King of Wands. Now this deck is beautiful. This is the Angel deck by Joanne Wallace. Or no, sorry, Jane Wallace. The Angel Tarot. I love this deck. I only read it upright. And it has words on it as well. So we've got support, leadership, trust. That could be a really, really important focus going into February, even from now. And then you have ideas, Angel of Happiness, and then the Angel of Hope. You know, being a focus mid-month, you know, end of Feb, and then going into March. You have the Eight of Cups, departure, the Chariot, Angel of Guidance, and the King of Swords, decisions. All right. All right. So it's funny because I see a lot of my Pisces going in, and this could have very well been a process, okay, guys? I really see that going into the month of February, even from now, an awareness that you've really grown up, or there's a need to. I think some of you might be getting loving support from your family about change that you need to make. You know, some of your family members might be saying, I see a king and queen in you. You know, I see so much more. Or you're a leader, not a follower. Like that kind of energy. You know, some of you might be relying heavily on a father at this time, or be thinking about, you know, that figure, either yourself becoming a father, your own father, or how a father figure might play a role to you or your children. So I'm really seeing this family, this need for family, this creation of stability, driving a lot of Pisces going into February. It's like needing to know that you need to be a leader. Some of you might be looking at a younger sibling, a teenage child, a younger person, and trying to guide them with all the knowledge that you have. So you've acquired this certain status spiritually, and you're looking at this kid like, I've been you. And you're actually being able to tether, like, I'll show you what I mean. Like, this king is looking at this boy, male or female, guys. I'm just going to, because it's on the card, I'm going to describe it that way. This is male or female. This adult, more mature energy, spiritually inclined energy, is looking at this younger energy. Now, this is fire, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is also Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But this fire sign, this older person, more mature in whether age or energy, is looking at this person and guiding them and wanting them and leading them. So this is the leadership and this is the trust. And it's like Spirit is prompting this younger energy to trust you. If you are this younger energy, Spirit is trying to tell you this person is leadership quality for you at this time. This is who we've put in your life at this time to lead you through what you are about to embark on. Some of you might be, if this is your child, looking at your child saying, oh my God, they're growing and I see them. I can literally see them right now embarking on a more adult phase of their life. Like this younger energy is being quite independent here with this very large animal. Like this child has learned how to be independent, how to work this animal, how to interact, to farm it. Yeah, you understand? And this more mature energy is reflecting, saying, wow, proud, very proud, but still needs to be guided. This younger energy is still being prompted to trust. And with the Ten of Pentacles there, it's like this is a family dynamic. This could be a son, a child, you know, a son or daughter. But of course I am with the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles and this boy being on the Knight of Pentacles. I am seeing, you know, a father and a son. But that could be a mother and a daughter. That could be a friend. That could be, you know, even within your relationship, if you're dating someone who is younger than you and they're at a different stage and you're trying to guide them. You're trying to show them, look, I've got a lot of experience here. Please, like, listen to me. And they might not be paying any mind to what you're saying. You know, they might not be displaying trust in you right now, and it might be frustrating. But regardless, I'm seeing this beautiful connection between this energy, this king and this knight, male or female. Okay? Then I have the Page of Wands. This is going to mid-month. The Page of Wands, the Sun, and the Star. So I'm going to, off of the hop, tell you I'm seeing a serious family dynamic. You know, I have a Page, I have a King, and I have a Knight. I mean, I have another King, but I'm seeing a family dynamic because of the Ten of Pentacles being the first card out of your spread. Now, this could be the Page of Wands is ideas. And with the Sun, some of you who are in the more younger stages of adult relationship are deciding that you want to have children. And I think one partner might be not trusting, a little bit more hesitant than the other. You know, because they're trying to figure it out. Like they understand this is going to be a significant change in their life. So, but you have the angel of happiness, you have the angel of hope there, you know. I am going to be honest, if that did resonate for those of you that feel that your partner is hesitating, for a small group of you, that hesitation is going to be so severe that you walk away. Right off the hop, some of my Pisces make the decision, very small group of you, some of you make the decision to walk away from your partner if they decide not to, if they're too hesitant. Because to me, it doesn't seem like they're not wanting to do it. But I think that you might realize that you have surpassed them with regards to your readiness to make a family. You know, because I believe this King of Wands in this reading, Pisces, is reflective of you. You're the more mature energy looking at this younger energy, trying to make a family dynamic with somebody who might not be ready. They're not even at queen status, whether male or female. You know, king status, whether male or female, what I mean by that is king status just means maximum maturation. Like it means you're the more mature energy, you know. So it's like, but I see like wanting to hope for this, hoping for this and walking away, because realizing that the cups that you were dealing with here, and the other deck is better, the cups that you're dealing with here are like you eventually walk away from them because it's not yielding you. You go forward. You make a decision to go forward with the Chariot and the King of Swords. Some of you make a decision to move forward because your partner doesn't want to have children. They're just too hesitant about the certain level of commitment that you're looking for. Or they're not contributing enough. They're not supporting the household enough. They're acting childish. They're being selfish. They're thinking about themselves. And in all fairness, it's because of where they are in their life. They're developing. They're bursting with ideas and thoughts. They're indecisive. They don't know. For those of you that are in a relationship with a significant age difference, damn it. A significant age difference, you know, listen, nobody's judging you, okay? Be with your younger partner, your older partner, but what you have to accept is that they are at a different stage in their life. Period. Nobody's saying you people don't have love, but don't ignore and neglect the fact that age does mean something. Why? Because age is reflective of experience and exposure. Exposure. Put somebody out in the wild, okay? Every year, the person who was sent out first is going to look a lot more rough, okay, than the rest, okay? They're all the same age. They're all the same. But whoever was exposed to the elements, okay? Get where I'm going with that? Some of you are watching some of you are trying to help somebody come out of heartbreak, regardless of who this person is, whether it's somebody you're dating, whether it is somebody in your family or a friend. I see some of my Pisces supporting somebody through heartbreak, somebody going through an ending, and you're trying to get them to come out, and it's actually making you realize you're a lot more mature than you thought. You've gone through a lot. You realize speaking to this person, helping them go through the heartbreak that they're going through, that actually shit, like I have a lot of life experience. And that thought, that helping this person is triggering these ideas. Like you're starting to think, and these are happy thoughts, right? More importantly than happy thoughts, they bring in light, clarity. And they change your hopes and dreams. They might put them in a new direction. You might start realizing, okay, like if you're around people who are, you know, going through heartbreak, you're learning through their experiences too. As you sit there, as they tell you their stories, you are listening, you're learning, and you're reflecting on your own past experiences, or maybe your own current views, and being like, I don't want to end up like that. Or I don't want to attract that type of person to me, or I have this in common and I don't want to experience this type of heartbreak again and again, or I need to take my own advice. Some of you are giving advice to somebody, trying to get them out of heartbreak, but not taking your own advice, or realizing right now, or will, that it's time to. And that actually might prompt you to move forward from some things you were holding back. Because I see this as departure, the Eight of Cups, but I more see this as a feeling. You know, there's things that you get exposed to and find out that just really have you realizing that whatever it was you were reflecting on and hurt over really wasn't worth it. Yeah, that is going to create a serious transformation in you. Some of my Pisces have been holding on emotionally, proceeding forward. People might not even know that you were contemplating walking, like having this inner baggage emotionally, like feeling you need to walk away from something emotionally. Like this could be somebody you ended with years ago. This could be a loss, a death. This could be so much things. But needing to walk away and move forward and make that conscious decision to do so, and know that your angels, they're here. These are going into March for you. They're carving the way for March for you. You're not stepping into March without their divine guidance, period. That's what this tells me with these two angels. You are not stepping into March without walking away from this shit. If you have been burdened emotionally, okay, needing to walk away from something, or burdened by walking away from something and not being able to detach, these angels with that sword and this, what? You're not stepping into March with it. You're not stepping into March with it. With the Death card in reverse, this tells me that this is happening to cause this, like this rebirth. The Eight of Pentacles again. Some of you might be ending a work situation. You might be walking away from a work situation. It's done. But it seems like a willing decision, like a decision you made because you move forward really quickly after a decision to walk away and dead an employment contract. You know, and you move fast, like you make a decision and you're off. Who knows where you're going, but Spirit, can I get clarification for this beautiful sun card in the middle of the spread, this happiness, this angel of happiness that is in the middle of your reading, which to me is telling me that that's the focus, that's the drive. It's like knowing that the Ten of Pentacles only comes when you look at it that way and you accept the bad. There's always going to be shit. You know, but when you move out of the third dimension and you move into the fifth, the shit doesn't matter. You know, it's not that it doesn't, it just doesn't rock you. It doesn't drain you. Some of you, like I said, are no longer going to wait for somebody to want to start a family with you. Some of you have decided to no longer contribute to a relationship. You've invested a certain amount and you're realizing you've waited so long to reap from what you've sowed, but you're not reaping, so you're cutting your losses. This is, to me, the card of cutting my losses in reverse. And these ideas, you've really been thinking about that. It's time to cut your losses because you are prepared. You're at the king status. Some of you have really reached a spiritual level where it's like, I know what I want. I know what this happiness looks like, because I've been praying for it and I've been studying and I've been healing. And I'm not going to invest in someone that I don't think is particularly bad. I think they're working to try to come out of their own trauma and heartbreak and brokenness. But they're like, you've done what you can there. you know, you're watching them, you've been trying, but it's, the energy is so different. You've been watching them. You've been watching them, you know, you've been paying really close attention to them, or you might be being really honest with them about how they need to proceed, or you might have been really honest that you don't want to wait. Some of you might communicate this really clearly and quickly that, you know what, I'm done. Like, I need to move forward. And why it's the World is because it's the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this ultimate decision that you leave February making is because you have a very clear vision on what your future is supposed to look like now. Like, you're clear. And it's funny because I think some of the immature energy around you is helping you realize that. I think some of you are watching people around you thinking, what the fuck? Like, they move immature, they're immature, they're in immature, low frequency relationships. You're really kind of bored with it, irritated with it, you know, but at the same time, it has you reflecting, like, how about my life? You know what I'm saying? And then you making this decision to walk away from certain people, certain places to truly heal. Some of you are looking at the broken inner part, immature part of yourself. This Knight of Pentacles and this King of Wands could be, Pisces, your energy encompassed into one. The mature part of you looking at the immature part of you, realizing the immature part of you is heartbroken. Broken, needing healing. The inner immature part, when I say that, I mean the younger part, the part that was stunted, the part that didn't develop, right? Because if you go through trauma throughout your life, there's parts of you that die, right? And you restarted multiple times, right? And you're looking at a certain phase and realizing, when I was a teenager, something really hurt me. I was heartbroken. I never really got an opportunity to heal from that properly. And now your attention to it is helping, your attention to it now as a king, at king status, is healing it. It's healing that inner part of you, right? Your hopes. We have the star twice. Upright, too. So to me, it's like, even just the sheer understanding, this whole part of my chest opened up, the sheer understanding of what it is you hope for yourself, what it is you know you deserve, what it is that's best for you, that's going to make you light up. That just the because for some of you, it might be like a very new thought. Some of you on the journey of self-love, just knowing what the Ten of Pentacles was is a big deal because you never had it. You never grew up with the Ten of Pentacles. You never grew up, no. You had to grow up and learn what the Ten of Pentacles was really supposed to look like. You had to let your own soul guide you to that vision because you had never seen it. Not your friends, not your family, not your own your parent never seen it. It's a completely new, you are proud of the vision, the healthy, God-fearing vision that you know only yourself guided you to. You're excited now. And the King of Wands, once he's a leader, once he figures out what he wants to do, good luck trying to stop him or her. Good luck. You're going to get ran the fuck over like that ram in the Knight of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in that King of Wands way. He's going to like ram you down. Okay. Spirit, can I get further clarification? Look down. So some of you realize, you know, and this is beautiful. Why? Because it comes after the star. And both of them are upright. The healing happens. A lot of you have been getting this in reverse. thinking, oh, my hopes and dreams aren't meant to come true. No, it means the healing process hasn't completed yet. And it's coming up right. A lot of you have actually healed a major part of yourself, because there's like levels to that. That causes this awareness, and you're able to put the wall down a bit. Or you might feel less defensive because you know you're more equipped. Like, this truth, it's like you decide to drop this fucking stick and hop in your chariot and move forward. Because it was like this. You were busy with the petty shit. These low frequency, they're going to be there with their batting sticks for the rest of their God. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. Because we can all cry for these souls, eh? These ones down here, holding up these sticks that the artist didn't even think was worthy to even put them in the picture. Yeah, they could be sitting there propped up, or other people could be standing there, and this person could be beating off some people. It's all how you look at it, right? But either way, you're deciding, no, 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 no. We're not going to do that today. You guys can stay here and worry about this, because you clearly have a long way to go on your ascension process. And me, because I know the truth, God told me about you people. I'm going to hop in my chariot and go about my bumbleclot business. A lot of you are coming to, and again, decide the decision. A lot of you are making the decision to drop this and go. Whatever that means. And with the Eight of Cups, it's definitely a decision to drop this and go. I'm no longer working. I can't transform. I can't develop anymore with this problem, with this person, with this. So we have another Knight. I'm seeing again. Some of you might be finding the truth out about one of your children. That gets you really. Can I get further clarification, Spirit? Some of you realize. Some of you are looking at this child. Remember when I told you at the beginning of the reading, you're looking at this child and you're like, you know, they're growing up so fast. Why do they do this? They need to listen to me, trust me, I'm more experienced and all that. Some of you are going to realize, really, really realize that this child, the issues they display, the emotional disposition, their dreams, their hopes, the areas of healing that they display, that they need, even at their young age, it's just like you. Some of my Pisces are relating to their own children on a very deep level. And it's absolutely beautiful, and it's going to bring healing to you, your children, and your spiritual DNA will change. With the star twice, that's spiritual DNA morphing. You're healing your spiritual your spiritual DNA. Like you're changing it. So now your children's children won't have that same wound. Won't have even memory of it. They won't. They won't. Some of you are looking at your children being like, oh my God. Oh my God. There's a click. Thank God it's upright. Because I was just telling another sign how much I don't like it when it's reversed. But a lot of you are, again, we have this card twice. A lot of my Pisces have to make a decision. And a lot of my Pisces, I think that decision is to move forward. And that doesn't necessarily mean leaving someone. I mean, move forward in the sense of, you know, you've now healed. You've now learned. Move forward now and take action in your life with this new information. We've got the sun again. And really, I mean, I picked it up that way, but we've got it upright. It's the middle of your card. And really this sun to me in reverse could just mean the lack of light. A lot of you don't know that the healing you're going through is slowly turning this card all the way around. And it's upright too. So to me, there's this sense of darkness, like the things you don't see, and what I think it is that you don't see, which I think identifying either to the people, the more immature people around you who are going through certain shit, or directly your own children, they're helping you look inside yourself and change things. I don't know if this is even necessarily, this change was necessarily prompted by some like intense thing that happened to you. I mean, it's so general, but I mean, like right now, I think you're with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is in this space, steady, secure, looking on to more immature energy that's heartbroken, you know, but good fortune comes from healing. And I don't think you see it. Probably not if you're here. Yeah, you don't, because you're just holding tight. You don't see it. Some of you don't even know that you're the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting this reoccurring message of this lack of self-awareness when it comes to positively viewing yourself, your circumstances, and your surroundings. This is all tethered to lack of gratitude, which is absolutely not what this stunning energy, this King energy has. That he absolutely is dripping in gratitude. That's how he earned his wings. So I see a need to look at yourself from a higher frequency. Understand that you are a leader in your community, or that you're destined to be. And that doesn't mean going around bossing people around. That means being a leader by example. Going forward, knowing that you know the truth. Knowing that your path has brought you to where you're at, and you don't need to be, you know, busy proving that to people. Leaders don't look back. I don't know how many times I need to say that. Like, you can't lead people going like this all the time. You can't do it. You can't do it. Real leaders go forward, and they only look back when they get to the finish line. They don't even look back at the finish line. They get to the finish line, they say, where is my trophy? Where's my money? Sent on my shit. And then they look back. Go, is anybody, hey, you know, get me? Some of you need to understand that you know the truth. You've been divinely guided to this truth. Why? Because the light is at the center of your reading, which is in the center of you. Nothing is in the dark when the sun's out. You can see everything. Just pay attention. And you might have to heal because of everything you see. You might not like certain parts of yourself that you don't, like, that hurt you. And instead of ignoring those parts and pretending they don't exist like a narcissist, know that everybody has those parts, and we're all work in progress. And that's the problem. You know, when you ask somebody, you know, tell me about yourself, they never tell you the bad. And it's because we don't accept people. We're so uninclusive. And it's because we don't accept ourselves. Please understand, you are the yin and the yang. You are comprised of light and dark. Your darkness helps you understand how bright your light really is. Because if you didn't have darkness in you, your light would just, where would be the contrast? Okay? So I see some acceptance, some self-acceptance, you know, a lot of the truth, and then decisions that need to be made. No, you know what you know now, and that fell on the 8. There's an ending. There's a part of you, there's something that's done, and that could be a relationship, a way of thinking, you know, a job, you know. But all of this is propelling you forward in a more honest and truthful direction. This brings this. That's the order they came out. No lie. These came out just now, and then these came out earlier. So, pushing forward in a more genuine, honest direction. I'm going to do the wisdom. I'm seeing a lot of ascension. I see a lot of reflection on family values. See a lot of people reflecting on the way they grew up and refusing to raise their children that way. Some of you might be looking at your children or your friends or your partner and being like, this resembles a negative part of my childhood that I'm not for. Or the way I grew up, like, I don't want to perpetuate this. You might be becoming aware that you are not trying to this is a cycle for you. And then you realizing that there's nothing that anybody else can do but me to change this. And a lot of you significantly changing that, like I said, making the decision to move forward in a more honest, authentic manner. It's more true to your wheel of fortune, what was guided, what's meant to be, what's written. Like all these scripts, what's written, you know, what's written on that circle, that's your life, your destiny. Okay? All right. Let's wrap up your reading with some final messages from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms. Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. Guys, do not judge yourself when you reflect on yourself and see things that you do not like. It is okay. And you need to know that, or else you're gonna don't let society pressure you into thinking that you can't acknowledge those parts of yourself. Instead of walking around pretending that you don't have those issues like the rest of these people who are they're ill. They're ill. They're socially ill. It's a social disorder, a personality disorder. Okay? And these personality disorders all stem from society telling you, you can't be this, it's unforgiving to be this isn't allowed, this is looked down upon, this is judged upon, and then everybody goes and does that in private. It's foul. It's slavery. So accept the parts of yourself you do not like in order for you to make the change. That's self-love. And you know it is. You know it is, because that's how you advise other people. Other people already see you that way. People already see you that way. That's a Lady of Mirror. Spirit communication, paying attention. 11. Absolutely beautiful. This card. I love this card. 11. I think that you've been guided to have the 10 of Pentacles, a king on the board, 2 kings, but the 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. No one knows how long it took for you to see the light. Not just that you shine onto people, but that is still to come for you. a lot of you need to realize, with the moon being the overall energy, that your dreams are only your dreams because they were meant to happen. You're not dreaming these things to torture you. You're dreaming these things because you are supposed to try to find ways to achieve them. And in that pursuit, you will change, you will develop, and you will grow. Okay? And that will ultimately give you the light that you've always wanted. Wherever the sun card is. There it is. It's going to eventually bring you this. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up the reading there because we're already at 45 minutes. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can now finally reach out to me for personal readings. I'll put the details in the description. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for your support of this channel, for your support of each other. And I will see you guys soon. Let your inner angels live. Bye.